Hey man, the irony of attraction in today's world is brutal. The moment you stop wanting her, she starts wanting you. When you're indifferent, she's obsessed. When you're unavailable, she's intrigued. And when you genuinely don't care whether she stays or leaves, that's when she begins to crave your presence. It's not a game. It's not manipulation. It's psychology. Because women aren't drawn to need, they're drawn to power. When a man no longer seeks validation, when he moves like his life is already full, it signals something rare, self-sufficiency, and that is magnetic. In a world where every man is begging for attention, you become the one who doesn't need permission to exist in her story. You're not chasing a place in her world. You're inviting her into yours on your terms. That kind of energy terrifies her ego, but it awakens her desire. Most men don't realize women aren't wired to chase comfort. They chase emotion. They crave the thrill of earning something valuable, and nothing triggers that chase like a man who can't be easily captured. The harder you are to figure out, the deeper she thinks about you. The more unpredictable you are, the stronger her emotions attach to the idea of you. It's not logical. It's instinctive. Her biology responds to challenge, not convenience. When she senses your interest isn't something she can control, she becomes consumed by curiosity, because in her world, control equals safety. And when she can't control you, she mistakes that discomfort for attraction. That's why men who chase get ignored, and men who walk away get remembered. A woman's emotional system is built around validation. When you show her you want her too much, you give that validation away instantly. You kill the mystery. You tell her I already see you as valuable before she's proven herself. And that destroys the tension she secretly craves. But when your actions say, I like you, but I don't need you, you trigger something ancient, competition. She starts to feel like she has to earn your attention, your respect, your time. And the more effort she invests, the deeper she falls. Because attraction isn't about affection, it's about investment. When you show disinterest, she feels uncertainty. And uncertainty is the seed of obsession. Her mind loops. Why doesn't he want me? What's he hiding? Who else has his attention? The brain hates unanswered questions. And now she's subconsciously trying to fill in the blanks. That's emotional scarcity. When something isn't guaranteed, the mind assigns it higher value. The same woman who once ignored your kindness will now lose sleep over a text that said nothing. She doesn't suddenly see your worth. Your indifference forced her to. You stopped feeding her ego, and now her emotions are starving for your validation. And that hunger, she mistakes for attraction. Men who don't want to date women are dangerous to their illusions. You break the pattern that gives them power. Most women are used to being desired. They live off the chase, off attention, off the constant reassurance that they're wanted. But when you don't feed that, when you're polite but detached, friendly but unmoved, you disrupt her emotional rhythm. Suddenly, she's not the prize anymore. You are. And because women live through emotion, they begin to mirror yours. Your calm becomes her curiosity. Your distance becomes her desire. She starts asking herself, what's different about him? Why can't I affect him? That's how a woman's mind turns you into a mystery. And mysteries are addictive. Attraction doesn't grow in comfort. It grows in tension. The more she feels she can't have you, the more her mind fixates on you. And if you're the kind of man who isn't impressed by beauty, charm, or flirtation, you instantly separate yourself from the crowd. She's used to men bending, softening their tone, compromising their peace just to earn her attention. But when she meets a man who doesn't do that, she's thrown off balance. She starts to wonder, what kind of life does he live that makes me irrelevant to his happiness? And that's when her ego panics, because for once, she's not in control of how you see her. That lack of control creates tension, and tension creates desire. When a man has purpose, a woman feels it before he speaks. There's something intoxicating about a man too busy building his world to beg someone to join it. His energy says, you can be part of this or not. It won't change my direction. That independence is irresistible to a woman who's used to being the center of attention. Because now she senses something she can't manipulate. A man led by mission, not emotion. And that's when she starts to change. Subtly, quietly. She dresses differently, texts more, acts sweeter. Not because she's changed, but because you did. Your energy shifted the dynamic. You became the test. And women can't resist a test they don't understand. You see, when you don't pursue her, you become a mirror reflecting her insecurity. She starts to wonder, am I not enough? Did I do something wrong? The more she tries to decode your calm, the more tied she becomes. That's how men who show no need end up living rent-free in her head. You don't over-explain. You don't overreact. You move like a man who's seen too much to be impressed. And that quiet mystery, it messes with her emotions. Because your calmness contrasts with her chaos. And deep down, she respects what she can't control. That's not love. That's gravity. Your energy pulls her in. Without effort, you make her feel things she doesn't understand. And that scares her. Because her power only works on men who need her. You don't. And that powerlessness becomes fascination. It's the paradox of attraction. The more power she loses, the more attached she becomes. Because for the first time, her tactics don't work. The flirting, the games, the withdrawal, none of it moves you. And that's when she realizes, you're not like the rest. You're not pretending to be calm. You're calm. You're not faking detachment. You've mastered it. You've stopped chasing validation and started embodying peace. And that peace is what she's been searching for all along, but never found in chaos. Because in the end, a woman doesn't truly fall for the man who desires her the most. She falls for the one she could never fully figure out. The man whose silence echoed louder than anyone else's words. That's the man who haunts her. That's the man she remembers. The one who never needed her to feel complete. Because he already was.